All righty. Hi, everyone who's watching the stream back. Hopefully, we have some people come in. So, since it's going to take a while for, I think, people to come in, I'll just pull up a page to work on to color for, 10, 15 minutes, and then we'll get good and started. And of course, I had to, you know what? No, that's a landscape too. Dad, blame it. Of course it is. Never fails. All right. So, I'm going to well, you can tell it has been a while since I've done a live stream. What was it? June, maybe? Was it in June or in July? I think it was the end of July. I did a live stream. Hi, Kim. Welcome. Yes, I thought I recognized your channel name. Welcome, welcome. I am trying. Hi, Val. Welcome. Happy Saturday to you. Well, let's just hold off on this a second. Hi, Michelle. That's backwards. Dad, blame it. Hopefully that's not backwards to y'all. I'm sure it is. Hi, Never Kit, maybe? Hopefully I pronounced your name right. Hopefully everyone can hear me okay. My goodness. So yeah, I forgot it does that whole backwards, like when I'm looking at the screen, the camera is showing my text here as backwards. Hopefully that is not the case for y'all. Hopefully it just looks that way. Okay, I thought I was going to start on a page, but I changed my mind. We're just going to sit here for a bit. And y'all are going to watch me readjust my camera and my desktop a little. Oh my gosh, we've got multitudes of Michelles in here, y'all. Multitudes of Michelles. Hi, Michelle Wesner and Michelle D. Um, Michelle's for days. I love it. I love it. When I was a kid in class, we didn't have very many Michelles in my grade. I think it was just like I went to a pretty large elementary school. I think there were two other Michelles maybe, and one was a set of triplets. It was Michelle, Melissa, and Melanie. And yeah, like I don't know. Growing up, I never come across hardly any other Michelles in school, but man, since I've been out, we are just popping up all over the place. Hi, Loretta, Blue Wench with the Blue Wrench. Hi, Julie. Michelle Wesner, Michelle W. I never enough Michelles. Exactly. I am feeling a little tired today. I told myself I was going to do this live stream because I've got to get some of these coloring books out of this house. I'm trying so hard to organize and get stuff to get some of my mess together. And I woke up surprisingly tired. I didn't sleep great last night. I mean, I've actually been sleeping a lot better with my CPAP, and I figured since I actually got on the bike for a while yesterday that I would sleep well last night. Now, maybe about 6.5 hours, which is unusual. So I did some filming this morning and some prep work, and then I parked it on the couch for the rest of the day in anticipation for this. I figured I would rest up as much as I could, get up about 4, get some decaf coffee, and hopefully trick my brain into thinking it's actually caffeinated, and I would feel a little better. And I do. I'm still it's hard. Like, I have to rest up all weekend and just to get through, like, my week, and so, Monday through Wednesday are my big productive days, and then starting on Thursday, I'm starting to lose steam. Friday, I get pretty wrung out, and then Saturday, I start the recovery process, and it all starts back over. That's why I end up constantly canceling live streams. I don't know, maybe I should look at trying to do live streams at the start of the week. I would prefer to do them on the weekends, but I don't know, maybe that's something I can do to make them more consistent is do them when I have the most energy, which is at the start of the week. Hi, Barbara. Welcome. Hi, Heather. We're going to wait. Let's see. We're about 5 minutes in. We'll wait till about 10-15 minute mark before we get started. Does this text show up as backwards to anybody else, or is that just from the way I'm viewing it? I just want to make sure because I just want to make sure you guys can actually read that. I can never remember that it does this. Yes, me too. And I tell you, once I get started with them, I very much enjoy them. Um, okay, awesome. Thanks, Kim. Yeah, I couldn't remember if it did that or not. So, um, yes, once I get into them, you guys are so much fun. I always enjoy the live streams, and during them in my head, I'm like, why don't I do these more? But like I said, usually the days I pick, which are weekend days or weekend nights, I'm usually so like my energy bars for the week have been depleted. And so, like I said, maybe at the start of the year, well, maybe I'll do like special live streams every now and then on the weekends, but maybe if I can live stream a little more consistently next year, maybe I just do it on Monday and Tuesday nights or Monday or Tuesday. So hopefully. Um, but yeah, no, I like I said, I got up and did a little bit this morning. So today actually kicks off my countdown to 2022 series. uh I was figuring it up and I was going to start it, I thought maybe 12 days beforehand, but I'm like, with the live stream, let's just go ahead and start it. So I think you're like, girl, we ain't even got to Christmas yet. I know. But other people are doing countdowns to Christmas, so I'm gonna do countdown to 2022. But I figured with having the next few weeks off, I thought it would be fun to do s make myself do something else, and, no. I thought it would be fun. I did a countdown last year where I did, like, daily videos, and they're not all gonna be long, and I had fun doing that, though I didn't quite make it to the end, and, so I wanna do that again this year. So today kicks off daily videos until the end of, oh, uh, till the end of the year. So, I again would like to do a live stream maybe Friday night, but we're gonna have to wait and see how I feel at that point. So, the cool thing is that, like I said, they're not all gonna be long videos, and they're gonna vary. Tomorrow, I've already got it recorded and ready. I created a tag, y'all. I created a tag. It's going to be called My Year in Color 2021. And it's a tag with questions and showing off like some of your pages from the year and just talking about what your coloring journey was like over the year and everything. And I had fun making it. I didn't really think through my answers when I did it, but anyway, I recorded it. That's going live tomorrow. I've tagged about 5 different people in that. Hopefully, you guys enjoy that, and if you weren't tagged, please feel free to do it. You can even ask me in the comments if you want. I can include you on my tagged list. So, I just want you guys to know that's coming up. Hi, Happy Trekker. Welcome. So, that will be coming up tomorrow. I'm hoping to have a finished book flip through Monday. I have 2 pages left in Stone Mosaic Volume 2, and, I'm gonna knock those out so that Monday we will have my 4th finished book of the year. Tuesday will be a tag video. I don't know what will be after that, but hopefully, like I said, daily videos, they're not all gonna be long, but I had fun doing it last year. We'll do some vlogs. We'll do some different stuff. I have a coloring and supply haul in there, a coloring chat. Some of the regular types of videos, but then I'll have some little extra goodies in there as well. So, hi, Funky Light. Welcome. All right. The best thing, no. Yep. See, I don't like I said, in the internet universe, there's so many Michelles, and at my workplace, there are Michelles. There's actually another woman with my same exact name at my workplace who's also a contractor. She just started, must have been a few months ago because y'all, I constantly get emails, people that are asking questions, and at first I had no idea why they were emailing me. I'm like, this is not my department. This has nothing to do with me. Come to find out, they hired somebody else with my exact name, and her email address is slightly different from mine for obvious reasons. And so they just saw mine in there, which looks like a typical first name, last name email address. And we're like, oh, that must be the one I need. So that's been a little fun. So, hi, Brooke. No problem. No problem. We're going to give it about another 5 minutes and then we're going to get started. So, you guys lucked out because let me tell you, in my clean big, going through my coloring books thing and trying to, hi Mandy, no, you're good, you're good. I always try to wait around a few minutes because I know, not everybody can log in right on the dot. But I was cleaning out some other stuff in here and I opened my cedar chest that's in here and I knew I had some coloring books in there, but I did not realize how many I had put in there for future giveaways, where we've done previous giveaways and there's been no interest, or the person that won never contacted me or something. And I was going through those frantically before 5 o'clock, and I was like, "Oh, this is a good one. This is a good one. This is a good one." So, y'all are actually getting quite a few really good books for tonight. So, but I did write out the process anytime. Hi, Colette, welcome. I love it. Love it. Oh, the Michelle's with one L too. Actually, I think the Michelle that was part of those triplets had one L in her name. So, yeah. So I think that may be even more unique in my class growing up. But then when I moved to the smaller town that, I left and then came back to and live at now, um, I don't think there were any Michelles in my graduating class. It was just me. So, oh yeah, Mandy, we are doing a pretty big coloring book giveaway. I would pan the camera over there if it wasn't upside down. So I ended up, um, hi Elise, welcome. So I wanted to update my coloring book list a few weeks ago where I got my new planner and I've actually been trying to use it and had been doing really well with it. One of the big things I wanted to accomplish during the month of December was going through my coloring books, updating my coloring book list. I need to put a link to that somewhere. That's in yeah, I'll get it in a minute. Anyway, I created a Google sheet that has all my coloring books. It has it by like artist and book and theme. Just like I know like sometimes people want to do buddy colors and stuff, and so that's if if we're not sure which books we have in common, then that's a good place to start. Plus for me, I just like having it so just in case I have trouble finding one. So while I was going through there, hi Tracy, welcome. I decided to make some hard choices because my bookcase was busting at the seams, and I made some hard choices on some books that they're awesome books, but I was like, am I really going to color in them? And so I decided to part with them. I had wanted to do another giveaway for a while. We hadn't done one since I think towards the start of the year. So um that is how we wound up here. And I'll go ahead and explain. Most of these books are going to be untouched books, meaning they haven't been colored in at all. Now, there will be some that may have a page, either a whip or a page or two completed in them. Um, I people seem to not have minded that before when I've done giveaways, so I always give that option, but it's one of those things where if nobody wants a book that's already been colored in, I completely understand. I just obviously don't wanna, like, toss it in the trash or anything, so but that hasn't been a problem before, so I just figured we will we will give that option tonight. The yeah, we're at the 15-minute mark, so we're good to go ahead and start talking. So all of the physical books that I'm giving away tonight are US only, and that's because I use medium mail to ship them, which is like the cheapest shipping option, though that's went up in cost too, like everything else. So all the physical books I have are US only. However, because I do like to help out my international peeps. Because of that, during the live stream, I'm going to have 2 $25 giveaways, basically from Book Depository. So, and those will be international residents only. Want their mailing address, it has to obviously will ship that to them. So there'll be 2 of those. And that way I at least give them some options as well. I mean, it stinks. I wish I could ship internationally, but the prices are just not an option. Val, honey, if you want me to sign it, I will gladly sign it by all means. If you win a book with a color page in it and you want me to sign it, I will sign it for you. Hi, Ranch Wives, welcome. So, all right, if you are not familiar with how I do my giveaways, we're going to go over the process real quick and then we'll get started. So, basically, I'm going to show you guys the book. I'll flip through a few pages and we'll just talk about the book for a few minutes. While I'm talking about the book, if you are interested in it, please put yes in chat. That lets me know that we have interest in the book. If just one person's interested in it, hey, guess what? They get the book. If multiple people are interested, then we'll move to the pick a number round. If I don't get any interest, no big deal. I'll find another home for it. We'll move on to the next book. So I use random.org to generate a random number. Before we do that, anybody that's interested will do a 1 minute start to stop to let you pick a number. It could be 1 to 50, 1 to 100. It's just going to depend on how many people are interested. Once that stops, I will go to random.org and generate the number. The first instance, yeah, well, I'm thinking at least 2 hours, Kim, but I did a lot for I did warn my husband it might be 3. Hi, Terry Lynn, welcome. Hi, Ann, welcome. So it might be 2 hours, and I did warn him it might be closer to 3. So, there's a lot of bucks here. So the number that's picked or the random.org number it comes up, the first person that picked that number and got close or picked a number that got closest without going over wins. So if it's 35 and the first person that picked 34, they get it. If you pick 36, you went over. So sorry. Winners will email me at this email address. Hopefully, this is in the description of the live stream. I try to add it before I went live, but we will try to mods. If you can help me populate the email address in there, here and there, I would appreciate it. If I don't get around to it, you have to send me the mailing address, the username you use in the chat, and then the name of the book that you won. I do have sticky notes, but that just helps me make sure I don't get things mixed up. Hi. Oh, no, that's great. Thank you. Thank you for coming by and saying hello. Merry Christmas to you too. Hey, Ren, welcome. Or 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I have no song in my head for that. Um, So if you've already won a book during this live stream, basically just please don't re-enter until everybody's had a chance. If we get to the point that there's nobody, like everybody's won something, which has happened, I think has happened before, we will go to another round and then that will open up to everybody. I'm going to try to mail out the books within 2 weeks. So there are some Christmas books in here. Unfortunately, they probably won't get to you before Christmas, and I'm sorry. But the way the postal service is right now, that probably won't be. It probably would be a stretch anyway. I already mentioned US only for these books. Then we'll do the $25 international only giveaways during the live stream. I will let you know when we're doing those. It will be the same number process. And then the Book Depository giveaways, basically the same information. They just need to tell me what books they want from Book Depository. Okay? Uh yep, Kim's got a good point. Um when we type start in the chat for the numbers posting, no chatting if you can help it. I mean, we're sometimes I'm not paying attention. It's, we're not going to send the police after you or anything, but just, like they said, it's a lot easier for us to keep up with it. Hi, Jamie. Welcome. Hi, Colette. Colette, did I already say hello? I don't know if I did or not. I'm sorry if I didn't. Sorry, I'm working on my decaf coffee. Again, I have to drink decaf in the evenings because I think caffeine makes my insomnia worse. I usually cut it off by around noon. But in the evenings, I hope subconsciously I'm tricking my brain that this is actually caffeinated coffee. So, all right. So now that we've kind of explained the process and everything, again, I will let you guys know when a book has been colored in. I'll show you guys so that you know what you're getting. And there's no fussing to be had. All right. So, any questions? Oh, do you want me you mean do I need to go ahead and put it in here? Hang on. Let me make sure that's right because I am scatterbrained and sometimes I can't even remember my own. Nope, it's right. Good. Cool. So that will be the email address to send your info to that if you win a book. Boy, the grammar in that was messed up. Oh, that sounds so good, Michelle. I have been I wasn't so much fussy with my caffeine. I was pretty much just a straight up coffee person for years, though it has to have sugar and creamer in it. Um, but I've been trying to find a specialty type coffee or caffeinated drink that I really like. And the one that I figured out I like are mochas. Just it's like hot it's a perfect blend of like a hot chocolate and a coffee without the chocolate making it too bitter. And so that sounds amazing. Amazing. Yes, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. To anybody that is kind of bah humbug about Christmas and nothing wrong with that. So, all right. So let's get started. Any questions? Okay. Doesn't look like it. All right, good deal. We need to get started with this bad boy because woo, it's gonna take a while. But see, y'all are helping me. I'm helping you, you're helping me. This is a good thing. All right, we gonna come out of the gate with some more, I guess, ones I've seen a little more in the world. I'm not sure how quite to put this. We're gonna have a mix of books you've seen, books you may not have seen before. So we'll just kind of mix stuff in and out. Oh no, Loretta. Yeah, I have convinced myself that I'm gonna start buying more digital books. and just use my printer, but, I gotta start actually coloring my digital books more. Um, so, alright. Well, we already got a yes on this one, so that's a good start. Alright, yep, alright. So, World of Fairies by Ruth Sanderson, for those of you that aren't familiar with this book, it is Amazon printed. Ruth Sanderson's work is amazing. I do have her Castle Full of Cats, not only the coloring book, but the storybook as well. Um, I like this book. There's nothing wrong with the book. It's just a little more detailed than I would like, than is really my cup of tea. And every time I pull it out and look at it, I'm like, "Oh, it's so pretty." And I'm like, "But really, will I ever color it?" And so I got a ton of fairy coloring books. So it's time to realize I've got plus she also provides some smaller versions of the pictures in the back. This is the reason I kept this book. This one with the fairy on the corgi, there's a really pretty one for winter, by the way. That's probably another one I wanna keep. But, like, the one where the fairy's on the corgi jumping over the log, where is it? There it is. I think this was the main reason I kept this book for as long as I did. So, hi, Coloring Quest. Welcome, welcome. All right. So, we do have multiple yeses here. This has not been colored in, so it is fresh and ready for someone else to actually give it some attention. Now, let me pull up my text stuff here. So, I do use random.org as a number generator. And so just so you guys know, this is going to be the stopwatch. So when start shows up in the chat, I'm going to start the stopwatch and we're going to do it a minute. We're going to do one. We're let's go ahead and do 1 to 100 on this one, just to be on the safe side. Less chance of 2 people picking the same number. So, once this starts, you'll have a minute to pick a number between 1 and 100, and, then when I put stop, if you haven't put the number in by then, that's the cutoff when stop shows up in the chat. Then we're gonna pick the number and go from there. Alright, ready, set, go. Between 1 and 100. Every time I do this, I forget to find me some game show music. And you can't see me dancing. I thought about I thought about doing the picture in picture like I did during the fundraiser for Freedom Farm, but y'all just didn't have the energy and the willingness to actually like gussy up for the camera. So all right, 20 seconds. Yep. Just I don't know, maybe I can sit here and find some in a minute on my phone. I need to find some non-copyrighted game show music. And stop. Stop, stop, stop. Okay. Random number generator. Oh yeah, magic fingers, which sounds, if you're like me, sounds horrific. I should never come up with that phrase. Whatever. All right, ready? 39. All right. I think Gwen's got it. I think everybody else went over 39. So Gwen has it. Whoops, I probably should have done 50. Oh well, that's fine. Congratulations, Gwen. You got closest without going over. You win. Woo! All right. Let me put this on the sticky note. So email me at this email address with your username, mailing address, and which book you won, and should get it out. I'm hoping to have a batch sent out this next week, but I'm giving myself 2 weeks just in case. So, all right. Reset. Next up, Mythographic Animals. This is a fresh book, not colored in, by Joseph Cadenbang. Now, this was a book outlet, was it called Dent and Scratch? And so what happened, I guess, when they were cutting open a box, they cut the cover a little. I was trying to look. It does score on that title page just a little, but the other pages, there's little marks, but it doesn't actually affect the pages themselves. You can still color them, they're not cut. It's just that first page that's scored a little. But the rest of it is uncolored. Hi, Isabel. Welcome. I see one yes on this one so far. Again, this is one I'm conflicted on, but I finally just said, I barely touch some of my other books as it is. My Kirby Rosanna's books that have that similar style, I get intimidated by them, and I've like touched one this year, so it's going to be forever till I can get myself up to do this. So why not give it away? So, looks like we have two. Well, that's enough for a runoff there. Anybody else? Well, even if you don't say yes, you can still enter if you change your mind. I just have people put yes just to um oh wow, that's really cool octopus. I just have people put yes just to make sure there's some interest. Otherwise, we don't need to do the numbers. So, they're beautiful pictures. Yeah, Tom let this one go. So, all right. Yes, yes, yes. All right, cool. Got 5. Let's do 1 to 50 this time. Nope, 6. We might do 1 to 100 again because we might have another couple people pop up that didn't say anything. So we'll do 1 to 100 again. And ready? Closest without going over. Ready, set, go. Whoop. Yeah. All right, cool. Is just the US. Any of the books that I'm giving away, where did I put my paper? There it is. Any of the books, that physical books that I'm giving away are US only because of the shipping cost, but I will be doing international giveaways. I'll do 2 of them. They're going to be $25 ones from Book Depository during the live stream. And I'll let you know when those come up. I'll just mix those in. I'm not going to wait till the very end. I'll do one probably about halfway through, and then I'll do another one there towards the end. And so those you'll just be able to pick the books that come up to 25. So unfortunately, I wish I could. It's just with shipping costs, it's not possible. All right. And stop. 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 Rawr. Rawr. Rawr, I'm grumpy. Rawr. Not really. Just tired. Not necessarily grumpy. Okay. Mm, mm. Can't do a drum roll. I can't roll my tongue like that. So 53. I see 32. I think 32's it. Thank you, Jamie. I I appreciate that. Well, they should go somewhere that somebody can use them. So, Isabel, I think you have it sitting there looking just to be sure. Yes, awesome. Thank you, Kim, for confirming with me. So, congrats, Isabel. Email me here. Oh, no problem. I do, like I said, I feel bad that it's got, the cover's kind of sliced a little, but that again, that was the reason I got it at the price I did was because it was a scratch and dent off a book outlet. Cool. Isabel, not Isabella. Come on, Michelle. We ain't even that far into this yet. Let's get with it. There you go. All right. Awesome. Sorry, Ren. Okay, next up, Jade Summers Cute Witches Grayscale Edition. This is Amazon printed. There is one whip in this book. And I actually made sure to keep this here so that it wouldn't yellow anywhere. My whip is this one. Just started it. I wasn't really feeling it. I had the line art version before I had this version, and I've colored so much in that. I just don't really need the grayscale version. Let me look and make sure. Yep. But the cool thing is this is 2 copies of each image, so you do have an uncolored version of the page. So, just so you know and that you are aware, I don't think it's going to yellow, but on the safe side, I will keep these tucked in here. If it hasn't yellowed by now, it's not gonna yellow, but it's not gonna hurt anything. All right, I see obviously there is interest in this one. So, let's reset. We'll do yeah, if you wanna finish that and, that will be a buddy color, like a real buddy color where if you wanna finish it and post it and let me know, that would be funny too, so oh my gosh, okay. So, we're gonna do 1 to 100 again. Yeah, by all means, if I have a whip and some and you wanna finish it, that's fine by me. I have no problem with that. Alright, ready? Whoop, wrong one. Set, go. Oh my gosh. Y'all, it has done nothing but rain for 3 days. I don't know what's going on. Nice. Nice. Um, what was I gonna say? Y'all done distract me. Yeah, it's done nothing but rain for 3 days. I am over it. I think the not my cats are over it. Oh, 20 seconds. 7, 6, 5, and stop. Yeah, I don't know, like, it is just and just dreary, like, that first day, I think it was just pouring. It wasn't storming, but it was just pouring rain, and then yesterday, it was showers off and on, and today, it's been a little less, but it's like, it's just not wanting to leave. It's unusual for December. Alright, magic fingers, ha, ha, ha. 13. Oh, I think everybody went over on this one. That's okay, I will pick another one. Let me make sure. Yep, yep, okay. No worries, I'm just gonna generate another number. Doesn't look like anybody was under 13. 21. Man, this random number generator is giving us problems tonight. Okay, one more. Third time's the charm. 35. All right. We have a 29. I see 29. I think Anne might have it. Boy, that it was not my friend today. So Anne might have it. Hi, Tammy. I don't think I saw you come in. Hello, hello. Oh, fog too. Ugh. So I think that whole front is just sticking over Ohio, Kentucky, and Tennessee, which I guess considering what happened, like a week ago, I shouldn't grumble. I shouldn't grumble too much. I mean, it could unfortunately be a lot worse, sadly. But it just yeah, snow, man. I don't know if we're gonna get any snow this year. Congrats, Anne. Congrats. Awesome. And if you will email me, we will go from there. But yeah, so far I feel like it has been a really, really mild winter so far for us, which has led to a lot more storms and a lot more swings in temperature. Does not help with fibro flares, let me tell you. Um, but uh, but yeah, I don't think we'll be lucky to see any snow. So I'm a little jealous, Terry Lynn. See, I work from home, so it's like I guess, and we do a lot of bulk shopping, so and ordering online, so we don't have to leave the house much because, well, I mean, we were house people before it was cool to be a house person. Well, not cool, but no, we were introverted before COVID came along, so probably hasn't changed our lifestyle that much, sadly. But my husband also works from home, so when it snows, it's really nice when we don't actually have to leave the house for like doctor's appointments and stuff. So, but all right. Next up, take out my tag here. Y'all gonna be a little surprised by this one, I suppose. So y'all know I love my George Stufexis books. Um, and I like horses. It's just I'm not really feeling the horses one. It's beautiful. I can show you a few of the pages. These were ones that like I was keeping because they're George Stufexis, but not necessarily keeping them because I thought I was going to color in them. So let me show you some thumbnails and what the legend looks like. The legend actually has a lot more colors than you would think because they made the pictures a lot more colorful. So it's not just browns and blacks. There are a lot of like reds and oranges in there, some greens, of course. It does, but if you look to the color chart, it actually has a nice variety of colors. I was pleasantly surprised by it. I think that was initially why I got it because I was like, "Oh, this is actually really colorful." But yeah, I mean, the horses aren't colored like wacky colors, but there's a surprising amount of colors in this one. So, yeah, I know, Ren. That's what surprised me too with this one. So, so yeah, new uncolored, fresh out, fresh, ready to go. Like I said, very pretty. I probably would have colored in it at some point, but I just don't think I would have colored one or two. And just there's so I have so many other George Stufexis books that take priority. I just knew this one wasn't going to get much attention, so let's find it a better home. So, all right, cool. Since it looks like it's just a few, we're going to do 1 to 50 this time. So we'll do that. Reset. Yeah, and I tell you, I love my George Tufexis books. I really do. They are when they're done, they look like there's so much work put into them, and but they're color by number. So I mean, they're complex color by number, but it's still I don't know. I'm always amazed every time I finish one. All right, ready, set, go. But yeah, no, it's like every time I start one, I'm like, why did I wait so long to do this one? And then I get done with it and I'm like, oh my gosh, that does not look like a color by number picture. So this book is the same way. We're good. We're good. Yeah, Ren, I really enjoyed that buddy color we did with the cat with the Christmas, the Santa hat. I think there's one more cat one in there I haven't done, at least one more. And then I've got the one to do for my Christmas scavenger hunt this month. So I'm at least going to do that one. Um, so all right. It's all good. That's fine. Stop. I sit here and yap the whole time, so it's easy to forget. All right. Let's see here. Ready, set, go. 6. I don't see. Let me make sure. Okay. We're going to do it again. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, I'm going to get to that in a minute. 28. We have Terry Lynn with 25. Woo! Congrats. I heard my husband in there go, woo. Yeah, this was a good one. This is I'm glad I got it down to 50. It made it a little more competitive there. So congrats, Terry Lynn. There you go. Isabel. Wait, what? Okay, hang on. No, she went over because she has 18. It was 6 and she had 18. So she had went over Kim. I'm not crazy, right? Okay. Oh my gosh, Kim. No, 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 it's fine. It's fine. I think from now on, I'm gonna wait to get confirmed by one of you before I proceed because I don't want to accidentally do something like that. I was sitting there, I was like, oh no, I did it. No, no, you are fine. I jumped on that real quick. So this is why I want verification. So we're fine. We are fine. My goodness. Give me a heart attack. I was like, "Am I crazy? I thought she had 18." Oh, you're fine. Isabel, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. You were certainly welcome to participate in the international one. So, I mean, yeah, I now I'm just sitting here like blushing because I didn't. I appreciate it so much. I appreciate it so much. Thank you, Isabel. Oh gosh. All right. So Terry Lynn. Now, see, now y'all got me all flustered up in here. Make sure I get your name right. Yep. Now you got me all flustered up in here. See, I seem so organized, but it takes so little to get me off track. And then all of a sudden it's just like, okay, don't know what I'm doing. what's happening? So, Kim, Kim, you are fine. You are fine. I just this is why I appreciate having mods on this because I look and, sometimes I have a scattered moment as well. So I think what I'm going to do if we have another one like that where nobody like it's too low and above it, I'm going to get confirmation from you or someone else before I proceed, just so we have that double check again because I do appreciate it. You are awesome. Very much. I agree with Tammy. You are very awesome. Well, you are done printing. If it were me and I already put everything stacked everything back on top of it, I'd just be like, "Okay, well, that's it. I officially don't." I'd be too lazy to even take everything back off. I'd be like, "Okay, well, yeah, that's enough." So, all right. Is there any way I hate for you guys. Here, let me mute my mic just for a second. Okay, sorry about that. I'm back. No, I figured you guys didn't want to hear me holler for my husband. He is being very nice and going to get me some more decaf coffee. And I had to tell him. I was laughing earlier. I had to tell him how things were going so far, and he had to laugh. So, oh gosh, Phew. Yeah. I tell you what, I know it's hard for. I know the initial price is like just makes it not an option for so many people, but I got that Brother laser printer a few years back, and that has been such a difference in ink usage, but it's like more of an upfront cost, but you pay less for like tone because you use toner instead of ink cartridges. Thank you. Um, and so I don't know, maybe it all at the end of the day comes out in the wash, but yeah, that's true. I do. I do. Mandy, actually, let me see. Where did it go? Where did it go? Let's go ahead. Yeah, sure, no problem, Terry Lynn. I actually saw that pop up on my notifications. That's perfectly fine. If you don't want that's another thing too. If you follow me on Instagram and you want to send me your info on Instagram instead of email, that's just fine. Yeah, we've had a couple instances where email for some reason we've had email issues. So if you would rather send it through Instagram, feel free. Um, I think my Instagram name's the same, Kits and Caboodles. Oh, yeah, the ink saver stuff and the subscription. That was the way I was thinking of doing before I decided to try the laser printer. And the one I have, there's downsides to it. It doesn't handle thick paper as well as like a regular inkjet printer would. So I do struggle with it on thicker paper. Like the paper I print on is like it's not 60, it's more like an 80 weight. Which makes it work actually surprisingly well for marker blending and stuff. But and I may put a link in the description on what I get. It's just thick enough that it goes through the printer without too much issue, but if I use anything much thicker than this, it just like watercolor paper, oh boy, it does not wanna cooperate. I would have a lot better luck with an inkjet printer on thicker paper, so that is a downside to it. Plus, mine's only black and white. It's not a color printer. So, but considering, yeah, no problem, Kim. We'll just sit here and yap for a minute. No problem. Oh, okay. Oh, we'll just sit here for a few minutes. Mandy, I'll tell you what. Let me go ahead and show you what the next one up's going to be. Mandy asked me if I had any more color by number, and guess what I got? Another George. No, this isn't George Tufax. Excuse me. This is one of their other color by number artists, Diego Jordan Pereira. This is the Dogs color by number book. It is also uncolored, though has something on the cover. I can probably wipe that off. So, uncolored. This one does have a lot of browns. So, but if you love dogs, then here's a good one for you. I do love dogs. I do. I know I seem like the crazy cat lady, and you're all like, uh huh. I do love dogs. I was raised with dogs, like huskies, and like, oh my gosh, my parents. I had huskies when I was real young, and what was I gonna say? I remember a husky was named Smokey. But the funny thing is, I know we have more than one husky, but I feel like they were all named Smokey because like maybe I was so young, my parents didn't want me to realize it wasn't the same dog. I don't know. But I know that happened. I know that. My parents may deny it to this day, but I know better. And then we had, and I can't pronounce it right. Dad used to call it Samoyeds growing up, but it's also another sled dog, the pure white ones. Not the Great Pyrenees, the really big ones. These are the smaller ones. Like the pure white fluffy cloud dogs. There's a different way. You pronounce it a different way, but anyway, so grew up with dogs, love dogs. Oh, and this one is not as complicated. So this is a lot more simple than the George Tufexis ones. Still really cute. Again, I like it. I'm just not going to give it a lot of attention. So, and it is kind of like gray lines, though just like a dark gray. So, okay, no problem. We've got a couple interested. I'm sorry. I'll see if I can I'll see if I've got any more in here. I don't think I do. I usually keep my color by numbers. I've got a couple weird ones, but we'll give it just a couple minutes. So, oh, Loretta's got it. Okay, well, we'll get started in a minute. Yes, I hate that, but yeah, it was just weird as like I said, there are a lot of dogs like let me tell you, I had no idea what huskies were like until when I was fully an adult, and I've seen them on like Instagram and on social media, people's huskies. I don't ever remember Smokey or Smokey 2.0 or 3.0 or however many Smokies we went through. They were escape artists. Now, I remember my dad telling me the story. We had a wooden fence, and it had chain link along the back. And there was like a slight dip in the chain link in one area. And whichever version of Smokey it was, one of them was smart enough. My parents are like, it's the same dog, Michelle. One of them was smart enough to figure out how to jump the fence, go out wandering at night, and then somehow he could get himself back in. And he kept doing that, and my neighbors kept telling my dad that our dog was out, and he's like, "There's no way." And so one day, my dad finally sat there and watched him do it and figured out what he was doing. So they are smart. They get bored easily, and I guess because he was more of an outdoor dog, maybe he had more activity, and though he did go out and wander, so he probably was a little bored. But I just didn't realize how, like, talkative and, like, high energy they are. I would have loved to have had a husky as an adult, but I look at it a husky would not thrive in my lifestyle. I am not a highly active person, And yeah, they would get bored very easily, and so that wouldn't be fair to them. So, I've thought about dogs here and there for a while. A little Sheltie would be nice. Again, though, pretty high energy dog. And at this point, I just cats are a lot easier for me. They mesh with my lifestyle a lot more than a dog would, unfortunately. So let's see here. So yeah, that's true, Loretta. Yeah, Mandy. Well, being sick, that's kind of ongoing. Well, here, let's go ahead and do this one, and then we'll talk a little more. So, we'll do 1 to 50. See, I've done talked so much. My screens went dark. We'll do 1 to 50. Ready, set, go. All right. So, yeah, I'm trying to remember. I took yeah, I wasn't feeling great last weekend, and I just kind of took a break from the videos for the week. I just I'm trying to think of which time you're mentioning here. But I don't know. I Work's been so busy, and really more than anything, I've just been so tired. Plus these temperature swings. Like, I mean, we're climbing up to 65, 70 degrees, and then one day it'll drop 30 degrees and it'll be like a high of 40. And those types of pressure changes and weather changes just cause major fibro flare for me and cause so much pain and fatigue. And I just every weekend it seems like that has happened. So, all right, ready, stop. Whoop, now stop. Okay. Yeah. Oh my gosh, Loretta, I am so sorry. Okay. Do 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 do. 50. Debbie. Wait for some confirmation from the mods. But all right, we'll go with 50, and I think Debbie has it at 49. But no, Loretta, I yeah, that sounds those poor dogs, your poor ears. I tend to prefer awesome. Thank you. All right, Debbie, congrats. Yay. Yeah, Mandy, with the fibro and with depression and anxiety and everything that comes with it, I will like what happened in July. I was going full throttle in July. We did the fundraising live stream at the end of July, like a 3-hour live stream. Everything was great. And then I just burnt myself out. I'm still not good at balancing what energy I have, and I can very easily do too much. And when I do that, I get burned out on everything. Like, I don't want to color, I don't want to play video games, I barely want to read most of the time. I just want to sit there and I'm just tired. Like, just my soul and everything just gets extra tired. And so yeah, there's months I just have to take a break. And I know I was that way August. September it got extended because Maggie had gotten sick and unfortunately passed away. But then I was able to come back in October. November was a little more quiet. So it's if you've been around for a while, you probably can kind of track how it goes. I do really well for a couple months, and then I get really quiet for a couple months. And I hate it, but it's just kind of it's something I've got to learn to be more okay with. So, well, I appreciate it. Thank you for checking on me. I always appreciate it. You guys are always so understanding about it, and it's just I know some people probably get annoyed because I talk about my illnesses so much, but I do that because I know other people struggle with them, And I feel like the more you talk about them, because fibro is one of those illnesses that unfortunately still people don't necessarily believe is a real illness. And so the more I talk about that, the more I talk about mental health, I feel like I'm trying to advocate for it and let you know, hey, if people are out there are suffering with I want people to know, hey, you're not alone. And if there's anything I learn, I try to share with y'all so that those of you that, do suffer with those types of illnesses, maybe there's some tips or things I've learned along the way that might be able to help you out. So, like I said, not necessarily something people probably like hearing about a lot. It's not the most positive of subjects, but I feel like it's important. So, let's see. Oh no, Kim, I'm sorry. Oh, I love the one blue eye, one brown eyed dogs. I think that's so pretty. Yeah, I mean, I've talked to my therapist and numerous people about, you know, I once had somebody tell me I had a mood disorder, and multiple therapists I've talked to have been like, "No, you're fine," So I'm sure there's other stuff happening. I actually went to the cardiologist, and it turns out I have something called PVCs, which basically means my heart, for some reason, the nodes kick off an extra heartbeat every now and then, kind of knocking off my rhythm. Um, so we upped some of the meds I'm taking. That seems to have helped, but that doesn't help my fatigue. That doesn't help. It's like so many things. And like I said, anything I can share that somebody out there who might be suffering the same symptoms and they're not getting what they need from their doctor, if they hear my experience they might be like, oh hey, maybe I should go try this or something. So again, it is real, and it just it's one of those things. Is like, what really grinds my gears, like, let's not get me in a rant here, but people who act like fibro and depression and anxiety disorders aren't real illnesses, like, that just burns my butt big time. So, yeah, I know. Oh my gosh, Kim. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad. So, you're feeling better. I am so glad to hear that. Yeah, that has been the one thing I don't know. Actually, okay, great. Awesome. Um, yeah, Jamie, the thing is, when you're sick with it, because of how I think society's getting better with it. Unfortunately, for a lot of people that get COVID, a lot of people suffer. Okay, this is probably a terrible subject to talk about right now, Kim. Hopefully you sound like you're on the upside and everything's fine, but I know of people who suffer like the long COVID type symptoms. And the interesting thing is that a lot of the long COVID symptoms are very similar to fibro symptoms. And so I am kind of optimistic right now because sadly, as a lot of people experience that, I think that's going to, like Tammy said, until they experience it themselves, a lot of times people just don't really believe it. And I think that's going to make more people realize fibro is like a legitimate thing. And I'm hoping that also means that there will be more research into treatment options and things like that, because I feel like long COVID matches very similar to fibro. So maybe what they figure out, because they're going to be figuring out how to treat that, maybe that also will help the fibro community as well. So, okay, awesome. All right. So I did want to show you guys real quick before we move to the next one. Elise, yeah, I don't like my rheumatologist. I don't like him at all. I don't like her at all. Actually, I don't like my rheumatologist. Then he passed me off to a nurse practitioner, and and my favorite doctor was a nurse practitioner. So I'm not knocking a nurse practitioner, but, she's she's not any good. I think somebody complained on her recently actually, because the last vid I went to, all of a sudden, she seems very concerned about my symptoms I've been telling her about for a year. But they've tested me for things like RA, they've tested me for things like lupus and Lyme disease and stuff like that, and all that's coming up negative, but I've also read that they're usually when they test for that, it's the common markers, and there are uncommon markers out there that, and actually the Lyme disease test is not all that effective. Like, it's right maybe about 50% of the time from what I've read, so oh gosh. Yep. Alright. So yeah, I think there's something else going on, but at this point this year, I seriously thought about trying to go to Nashville to get a second opinion, especially when I hit my, out of pocket, but the cardiologist, the palpitations and the cardiologist came first, so we'll just kinda have to wait on it next year, so I did wanna show you guys when you win, and ooh, Elise, oh, you poor thing. It's hard for me to start, like, I do not move very much because I work from home anyway, and anytime I try to up my activity, I've had to go to physical therapy for, like, to slowly build up my muscles because fibro has just janked everything up, and it's my knees. I went for my knees this year, my hips last year. Who knows what it'll be for 2022? Taking bets now. Oh gosh, Kim, I hope not. My mother-in-law has MS, and I wouldn't wish that on anyone. But yeah, no, like I said, maybe next year if I mean, I feel like things got a little better this year with the CPAP, the low dose naltrexone I'm taking. I am going off the Lyrica because it's causing stomach issue side effects, which is unfortunate because usually it helps a lot with my symptoms. That's not been a good thing, but necessary. But the CPAPs help tremendously. Getting better quality sleep has helped tremendously. We're gonna see how things go at the beginning of next year. If by, like, the middle of the year, I'm sure I'll hit my deductible by that point, I may try to go see somebody in Nashville, so we will see. Alright, so if you do get one get a book, as a heads up, you'll get a I ship them in these bubble wrapped envelopes, and they're gonna look just like this. And then you'll have, you'll see the labels and stuff. So just wanted to let y'all know. All right. Now we come to these books. I've held these books for a very long time. These were some of the first books I found at Ollie's when I found Ollie's in Gallatin and realized they sold coloring books. They are amazing books. I can't really find them. Maybe some of them are out there, but it's hard for me to find them anymore. But I don't see myself coloring in them, so I decided to, throw them up on the giveaway, and let me show you. So, these are, by Silver Dolphin Publishing. And covers are actually colorable on the inside. They have quotations from the story, and so they have, like, scenery, like here. They are double-sided, but y'all, this paper is thick. I used watercolors or watercolor pencil on one. I'll show you guys that one here in a minute, and had no issues with it. Now, I'm sure alcohol marker would still bleed through, but I think these would be lovely books with, watercolors. What is my camera doing? They're beautiful, beautiful books. Yeah, I just can't. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a heads up so you can plan accordingly. I actually have 4 books in this series. I'll have The Jungle Book, Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, Beauty and the Beast, and The Little Mermaid, which actually has colored ones in there. So I'm giving away all 4. So just so y'all know. All right. So we have interest in this. Cool. Oh my gosh, Barbara, I'm so sorry to hear that. Yeah, I noticed that. I noticed it was the screen was doing something really wonky there for a minute. I don't know what was going on. So hopefully it will correct itself. If it's still buffering, maybe use your settings to bring it down to a lower quality. That might help a little. So, oh, that's fine, Ren. You know, I feel so bad because you guys are so supportive, and, like, a lot of times, I try to at least watch everybody's completed pages and comment on those, but most of the time, I end up just watching videos and kinda lurking. Not that I don't wanna say something, I just some days, I'm just again, energy bars on the weekends. I only have so much, and so don't worry about that, you're good. Okay. Let me see here. What are you doing? Why does that come up? Go away. Let me see something here. Let me close out some of the apps on my computer and see if maybe something's updating and that's why it's giving me trouble. I figured something might be updating and that's why. Okay, there we go. All right. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, the text in the book. Okay. No problem, Brooke. Okay, great. Well, Barbara, honey, I'm sorry to hear that. My mom, she doesn't have heart failure just yet, but my mom has had heart issues for years. They found a hole in her heart when she was like 35. Um, they didn't find it when she was a kid, and her gynecologist of all people actually heard the arrhythmia. And so they found the hole. It was about the size of a quarter. So she had to have open heart surgery when I was in like fourth grade. And it was funny because 2 years later, then whoops, she had my brother at like, or a year later, she had my brother at like 35. But then, because of all that, she's had, eventually got to the point that and a little bit of COPD put her on oxygen full time, and then she had to have that Watchman device put into her heart because she had to take blood thinners due to the, not hypertension, or maybe it's hypertension, I can't remember, but due to the chance of a stroke, and she's also an AFib. And so they finally had to put a Watchman device in her last year because all the blood thinners were causing, ulcers, and I tell you, if they hadn't been able to do that before they locked down for COVID, I don't think she would still be here. So I mean, we my family has a very, very deep history of heart issues. I actually Okay, great. Hi Jordan, welcome. I had a cousin who I'm not sure who's seen the color in chat that I recently posted, but I had one of my cousins pass away from a fatal heart well, obviously it was fatal, she passed away from a heart attack about 2 weeks ago, and out of the blue, her mother actually had been in the hospital for a bypass earlier in the month, my first cousin, and then she's my second cousin, and it was out of the blue, didn't even know she had any problems, and she was 39. So she was only a year younger than me. So no, 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 we're gonna do these individually. So oh, no, Barbara. Oh my gosh. Well, I am glad you are still here, lady, because that I can't imagine what that was like, and you must be one strong lady to have gotten through all that. If I fell down 13 steps, I think I yeah, yeah. Anyway, all right, sorry. No, we're gonna do these individually. So the Jungle Book one's first. I saw interest. We're gonna oh my gosh, I am so sorry, hun. Yeah, I'm glad I'm glad it worked out the way it did because that could have went real bad real quick. Even so. All right, so we're gonna do 1 to 50 on the Jungle Book. Let me pull my screen up. Sorry, I got off track. Oh, 1 minute. Ready, set, go. Yeah, Barbara, you're one of my biggest commenters, and I always love seeing what you have to say on my stuff, and I really appreciate you. I'm glad you're here tonight too. So, oh gosh. Now, the cardiologist did say the PVC I had, he doesn't think it's serious. But because of my colorful family history of heart disease, he is having me get a coronary calcium score, which I'll be going to get Monday, just to make sure that there isn't something sneaky happening. So, all right, ready and stop, stop. Arr. All right, and what is with six tonight? That's like the second or third time we've had 6. Okay, I want verification from the mods. I'm looking at the numbers here. I don't see anybody. Everybody's over 6, right? I need to hit this again. I just want to make sure before I hit that button again. Yes? Okay. I'm taking the laughing as as confirmation. Okay. Yeah, everybody's over. All right. 36. And shoot, I wish I'd seen this before. Um and you won previously, right? Hang on just a sec. I know Anne has 36, but since you won previously, I'd like to try to let everybody have a chance to win before we go and let everybody be able to enter again. Sorry, I should have said something before we started. Yeah, I'm sorry, Anne. Since you've already won one, when we get to the point everybody's had a chance, then we'll start back over again, and you are welcome to enter. So, yes, Elise, with 23, you are the next one closest. Sorry about that, Anne. I explained all that at the beginning, and then I just went off, and I need to keep mentioning it. I'm sorry about that. Sorry, hun. But yay, Elise! Congratulations. I think we're gonna get to a second round, so, just as a heads up, I think we are gonna get to a second round, so congratulations, Elise. I might have to have a bathroom break here in a little bit. Alright, so we're gonna do all the uncolored ones. Yeah, I didn't either. We're gonna do the uncolored ones first, and then we'll do the My Little Mermaid one, and I'll show you all that one. So each of these do have a little bit different type of art style. So hopefully this doesn't cause buffering again. So this is the Alice's Adventures Wonderland. So here is that one. This one has a little more grayscale to it. It is a very awesome book. I always love the you do get a little bit of wallpaper pages. Where's the Cheshire Cat? Oh, there's one. Usually, one of the reasons I'm not big on Alice in Wonderland, but one of the reasons I keep her books or all the Alice books is I love how they draw the Cheshire Cat. Like, all of them are so amusing. I was trying to find the one in here. Oh, well. So there's a little anyway. I was gonna see if I could find. Surely they have one in here with her. Oh, here it is. They always draw them so creepy looking. I love it. I love it. But this will do better somewhere else. So, oh no. All right, so we're going to do 1 to 50 again, and hopefully it won't randomly generate 6 again. Whoops, up. Hang on. If it generates another 6, I'm going to be a little concerned. So, we've had 2 6s so far. I don't need a third one. All right, ready? Set. All right, okay, go. 1 to 50. If you've already won one, please wait until I call it the end of round 1 just to give everybody a chance. Once we've reached that point, then you are free to enter again. I'm sorry, I should have mentioned that earlier. These are US only, though I will be doing a couple international giveaways, 25 apiece for Book Depository if we have that. So yeah, I need to start mentioning that more often. I get so scattered. Oh my gosh, I hope I sleep better tonight. I need some recharge. But I'm having fun. This is so much fun. All right. Stop. 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 All right. Like anybody was typing last minute. Hi, Leroy. You gonna come up here and do a cameo? No. Okay, we'll just waddle out of here then. All right. Like I said, we get another 6, we might have to call a priest in here. So, ready? 29. I see 26. So, Myria? Myra? I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. I'm sorry. Um, you are the next contestant on The Price is Right. I think that's correct. Well, I mean, not The Price is Right. Like, obviously, I am not. I guess it's Drew Carey now, isn't it? I was gonna say Bob Barker, but some of you youngins might not even know who that is. Like, who? I will have aged myself. Woo! Congrats! Yay! Mariah, thank you, Mariah. Yes, I see that now. That is very cool. I like that spelling a lot. Congratulations. Yes. I'm actually gonna write that in. Like my brain's gonna unfortunately, I don't think my brain will remember it, but darn it, I'm gonna try. So congratulations. All right, Beauty and the Beast. Again, little bit different type of art style. This one probably is a little like, I guess, the Jungle Book, not as much shadowing or shading. Beautiful though. I think out of all of them, this one probably has. I love this one, the black background with the roses. Like, this does have a little bit of shading. Just some simple ink tints or watercolor on these, or just some simple pencil. Oh my gosh, they would look so pretty. Well, we're doing the buffering thing again. I don't know what it is about these books, but Livestream software does not like them. I like that one. Oh yeah, the sketchy owl. The sus owl there. He shows up a lot in this book. I remember him now. All right. Yes. These are beautiful, and like I said, if I don't know, if I had my studio completely set up upstairs and I had the room, I probably wouldn't blink. I probably woulda kept these. I don't know. I'm so conflicted. Ooh, and it has gold foil on the cover. I'm so conflicted with these, but you know what? Other people will color in them. It's obvious I've had them for, like, 3 years and I have not colored in them, so they need to go somewhere they actually get some the attention they deserve. Alright. Sure, no problem, Kim. It's alright. Alright, so we'll do 1 through 50 on this one again. Ready, set, go. But no, I would love to get better sleep tonight, and probably tomorrow I will be resting quite a bit, just because Monday's gonna be a busy day. But, yeah, I've gotta get that recovery time in on the weekends, I've noticed, because if I don't, then I don't get that kick to the start of the week like I need to. Um, but 1 through 50, Michelle D, I will give you a chance to enter in another number, Michelle. You've got above 50 there. You got about 15 seconds. I need you to get in a number under 50 or Mandy's gonna win by default. Mm, ah, sorry, Michelle. Alright, so, because Michelle it was 1 to 50. And unfortunately, Michelle D went over 50. Mandy, that means you win this one because you're the one that's got the number in. So we don't even have to do a number generator there. Woo! Congrats, Mandy. Sorry, Michelle. I'm so sorry. Oh, no problem. I was just like, I'll let you put another number in. Oh my gosh. Barbara. Oh my goodness. Oh no, Barbara. Like, are we talking red acrylic paint or like oh, no. Oh, that sounds like a nightmare. And it had to be the red, right? It couldn't be like the white paint. No, it had to be the red paint. Oh, goodness. Well, hopefully it is washable, though I don't know how well acrylic paint comes out of fabric if there was any fabric involved. So, oh no, I'm so sorry. I'm always waiting for my cats to I have to be so careful with my paint and the cats. I It's one of the reasons I don't, I guess, paint quite as much. It's just I have to make sure that because usually if it's something they can get into, they are all over my desk. Any other time, they don't care. But if it's something they can stick their little paws in. Actually, I have a really funny story about that. Um, when I was when we were putting in the screen porch, we were staining it. We were staining it like a red stain, and we had what was left of the paint sitting out there for a couple weeks that spring. And I guess it had tipped a little at some point, or some had dripped out of it. And I was out there talking on the phone to a friend one day, and I looked down and there's looks yeah, what looks like little bloody paw prints across the porch. And I was freaking out. I thought a cat was bleeding. I was like, "Whoa, I gotta let you go. Something's going on." And I tracked down Sidonia, and it's her, the culprit, with the red feet, but it was the stain. It wasn't blood. It sure looked like blood, though. So then there's a call to the vet because I cleaned off her paws, but I didn't know she had tried to lick them at any point. And I'm like, is it, and they're like, she should be fine, as long as she's not ingesting a bunch of it, it's not gonna be toxic or whatever. So she turned out fine, but every now and then I do see those little paw prints here and there, and it's cute. I actually kind of like it now because it adds character to the house. But sure, no problem, Mandy. Um, Hi, Jace. Maybe try crayons instead of paint, Jace. What about crowns? Crowns sounds like fun. But anyway, yeah, that was a day I thought a cat was bleeding profusely, and it turned out to be red paint stain. So Sid's one of them that loves to get into stuff. So anyway, all right. That's cool, Mandy. No problem. All right, The Little Mermaid is the last one in the series. Now, this one has been colored in. I did color the cover with like gel pen and stuff, but as you can see, it didn't bleed over. And I started this page with watercolor pencil, and I just didn't go any further on it. But as you can see, it didn't bleed over at all. It's just fine. Those are the only 3 pages that I have colored in. Hi, Tabby. Welcome. So, like I said, not everybody would like to have a book that's already been colored in, but I always like to give the option. So if you were interested in this, please put yes in the chat. There we go. Woo, we got 30 people up in here. Dang, y'all. Lot of water, obviously waves. There goes the weird. Oh, now 32, even better. What? this like seaweed is this is a very unfortunate spot for that piece of seaweed. It looks like he's just sticking out his tongue, like just bleh. Oh my gosh, I was flipping through here. I'm like, what the heck is wrong with that? Yeah, he's just chewing it, just nom, 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 nom. What? Oh my gosh. Like, it's almost looks like his eyes are rolled back. It's a statue, obviously, but it was like almost like it was a real person. His eyes were just rolled back in his head, like he's doing the overacting death scene or something. Wow. She's all over there looking real concerned. He's gone on a seafood diet. He's being sexy. Yes. This is the sexy prince statue face with his tongue sticking out and his eyes rolled in the back of his head. All right. Let's see here. We got one yes. I'm so sexy. Bleh. Um okay. I have one yes from Tabby. Does anybody else have interest in this book? This is the last one in this fairy tale Silver Dolphin book series. Well, Bandy, since you got the last one, you've already won one, so you're gonna have to hold off. Anybody else other than Tabby that hasn't already won a book? Oh, okay. Well, fair enough. Fair enough. Going once, going twice. Seaweed muncher. Oh my gosh, that sounds Oh gosh, he is a healthy boy. Healthy boy. All right, so going once. If you want this to turn into a pick a number, we got to have one more yes. Going once, going twice, and woo! Congrats, Tabby. She's getting the seaweed muncher. Okay, Tabby, you gotta make that the first page you color in this book. No, not really, but it would crack me up if you did. I mean, hey, everybody needs a little snack. You get that, a little raw fish, you got some sushi. So, I mean, yay, Tabby, who had hey, if you're gonna win, that's an easy way to win right there. All right, I need you guys to give me like 3 minutes. I'm gonna mute my mic. I need to run to the restroom real quick. So I will be right back. Sorry, I cannot hold it for like another hour and 15 minutes. So be right back. All right, I'm back. Woo! Should have put on some. Actually, I'm back for a second and then I'm going for another minute. Hang on. Woo, okay. Sorry about that. Um went to use the restroom and come back and it is a freezing. I had the window open to the screened in porch for Leroy and I went to put on pajama pants because it was cool, and then I come back in here, I'm like, "You know what? We're just shutting the window," which probably means he is going to be stomping all over my desk, having a tantrum, but we will do the best we can with it. Let's see here. Oh, seaweed muncher, Barbara. This guy. Where'd he go? Uh-oh, he disappeared into the void. No, we were talking about this statue dude with like the unfortunate seaweed in front of his house, in front of his mouth. He looks like he's either eating it or he's sticking his tongue out. It's pretty funny. I'd never noticed it before. Oh my gosh, there he is. There's our seaweed muncher. Just very weird drawing of that piece of seaweed there. All right, let's see here. I think I'm going to have to bye, Happy Trekker. Glad you could come by. I really appreciate it. Hope you had a good time. All right, I gotta start going through here and picking out some of these because I ain't going nearly as fast as I need to. So, all right, we're going to do one more and I'm going to see if I have any international people that would be interested in a giveaway after this one. So, we'll go ahead and toss that one in there after this. Next up is Enchanted Fairies by Barbara Lanza. This is a Creative Haven book, as you can see, not colored in at all. I have another book of hers called Fairy World, and I love this book, and I probably would color in it at some point, but I just have so many fairy books, and I want other fairy books. Her fairy stuff is amazing. I love it. And it's you don't have real complex backgrounds, so these aren't super complicated to color. Oh, we got interest. Hi, Deborah. Welcome. Isn't that pretty? Like, just, yep. But like I said, I already have another book of hers, and I'm not coloring in that one much either. But that one's mine, so I figured we would part with this one. Let's see here. Yep, we've got multiple yeses. Okay, so let me get things going here. All right. And oh well, we can. Hi, Carrie. Welcome. So before I get started, real quick, for anybody new or it is going to be. I hit start in the chat. You pick a number. You get 1 minute to pick a number, and then I hit stop. Any numbers after stop are not counted. If you have already won a book, please do not enter again. Let's give everybody a chance. These are US only. I will be doing an international giveaway next for a $25 gift card, I guess, or kind of gift from Book Depository. And I'll explain that at that point. That'll be for international only, but just due to shipping costs, I can't do physical books to them from my house. And it is the closest number without going over, and the first person that picked that number. So, just so everybody is on the same page. All right. So, ready, set, go. All right. And now I pull this up. Oh, yes, Leroy is squatting down on the ground behind me and like doing the cat loaf thing. He is not pleased that I've cut off his access to the outside. Not that he would want to willingly be out there because it's cold, but he's got to have the option. He does not like being shut off from anything. It's like a cat with a closed door. They don't like it. So Um, anyway. All right, 20 seconds. And stop. All right. Yep. Exactly, Barbara. All right. And our number 4. That is not a good start. Oh no, Leroy's a cat. You're absolutely right, Barbara. You're absolutely right. Looks like everybody's above 4. So I'm going to pick again. I think I hopefully can tell with that 4 numbers there. If I don't, then yep. Thank you, Kim. 22. Stephen Anderson. You are our winner. No problem, Tabby. Thank you so much for coming by. Congratulations. So glad you were able to get a book. And I hope you have a Merry Christmas too. Enjoy your time with your daughter. So Stephen Anderson, you have won Enchanted Fairies. Please send your mailing address, your username, and the book that you won to that email address. And I will try to get these out within the next 2 weeks. I am hoping it will be next week, but I'm going to give myself a little extra time just in case. Because y'all, Friday came and 5 o'clock came yesterday, and I have 2 weeks off of work. 2 whole weeks. Most of the company takes 2 whole weeks. I am grateful for that. And I am just like, oh, the possibilities, like so much stuff I want to do these next 2 weeks. And more than anything, I probably just need to rest. But oh, congratulations, Stephen. All right, let me see what else we got. Oh, yeah. I heard somebody mention this one. Well, Michelle, so I was planning to take it anyway. Here's the deal though. I am lucky and I am very blessed because even though I'm a contractor and I do not get vacation time. Um so I have to take these without pay, and I am fortunate and blessed that I can take that hit and be okay. But the thing is, even though I was planning to take that time off, just because of some new company policies, basically now contractors have to take off when the majority of their team takes off. So I would have had to take it whether I had a choice, whether I wanted to or not. So um, it's I'm fortunate that I can, but not all the contractors in the company probably are in the same position, so I hate that for them. So, um, let's see here. Yeah. Yeah, Carrie. Oh my gosh, my cat Felix used to um used to sit and cry when I was in the shower, and he would sit outside the shower like I've disappeared into this box that has water, and I'm willingly in the water, and he's trying to protect me, and he thinks I'm gone forever. And then I come out and he would just walk off like, okay, I just want to make sure you were fine. It was very sweet, but it was also like, after he lived to be, I think, almost 16. After 13 years or 14 years, I'm kind of like, Felix, dude, I'm coming back out here. So, oh my gosh, Michelle, I didn't know you were a teacher. I let me just say how much how much I appreciate you right now. I appreciate all my teacher friends. I had gotten my teaching license and my plan was to teach high school, actually, business education, and, this work from home opportunity came up. It was, this and my dream teaching job at my local high school, but it was leaving work from home and taking, like, a $15,000 pay cut, and I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I was actually I was I dating my husband at the time? I think I was. Yeah, I was dating my husband at the time, but at the time I was living on my own and I just I couldn't do it. And I miss it. That was something I had joy in doing. It just unfortunately teachers just don't get paid nearly enough. And I've got to say, with everything that's happened in the last few years, that was probably for the best because with my health issues, I don't think I could have actually continued to teach during this. So I have all kinds of respect on with teachers and teaching these days because it certainly isn't any easier than it was like 8, 9 years ago that I had the chance to do it. So, I do miss it and I wish I could it could have worked out, but seeing how things have gone, I still have a bunch of friends that are still in teaching and I just you guys are awesome. So, I I admire you. Alright, yes, thank you for reminding me, Kim, because I was about to just stick another book up here. Alright, so we're doing something a little different right here. Do I have any international people outside the US currently in the chat? I guess is the first question I need to ask. International people who are interested in a giveaway from Book Depository. This will be for international only. So basically, this is what I want to do. Because I can't ship physical books, I want to still have a couple international. Okay, awesome. I still want to have some international giveaways, just so that you guys can feel included. Because I know you guys, unfortunately, just due to shipping costs, you get excluded a lot from US giveaways. Um, cool, cool. We got two people. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do two different international only giveaways, and we're going to do the number thing just like we've done. These are going to be for basically $25 giveaways on Book Depository. So if you win, what happens is you email me with your mailing address, username, go to Book Depository and choose the books you want that come up to 25. Now, if it's $25.13, that's fine. Like, we'll say a dollar or 2 over is fine. That's not a big deal. And just let me know, like, send me the URLs for them, and I will put them in my cart, purchase them, and send them your way. So, we good for there? Now that's just again for, international only, and because they have free international shipping, I think. That hopefully gives you the option to be able to pick a couple books. So, all right. So, let's see, I saw one, two, three. There's at least three of you, I think. Yeah. Okay. So we'll do 1 to 50 and we'll do the same thing where we'll just do a minute 1 to 50 without going over, just the same process we've been doing. It's but international only. So the 2 or 3 or whoever else is in the chat that happens to be outside the US, this is the giveaway for you if you want to participate. So, let's get ready. Let's get set. Whoop, and go. We'll do 1 to 50. Oh my gosh. So I got to tell y'all, Hallie, the if you've not heard the Tombstone story, I will have to tell you the Tombstone story. But Hallie, the ghost we have that we joke about all the time, Hallie really messed with me earlier. So, when it's windy, like if we have the front door open a crack for the cats, it'll kind of shut occasionally, and we joke that it's Hallie shutting the door. Well, there was no wind and the window was open in the office, and, like, my door in here just shut, and it's not an easy door to shut. It didn't just touch to, it, like, actually closed and almost latched. And I'm like, "Oh my goodness, Hallie, like, what's your problem today?" Like, hopefully she's not in a bad mood. I mean, stop hopefully she's not in a bad mood. I mean, I try to do everything I can to make her happy. She's got plenty of cats to play with. All right. All right. So we got it to 3. Let's see here. 17. Make It Calm, I believe, is our winner on this one. She is the closest without going over. So, yep. Okay, awesome. Woo! Congrats, congrats. Okay, let me write that down here. So, yep, just email me, or if you prefer to send me your info on Instagram, it's just on the Instagram notes. Actually, if you'd send me an email with those URLs, I think that would be hard to do in an Instagram message. So if you could just actually email me with that, that'll be great. So congratulations. Awesome, awesome. Oh my gosh, Barbara. They never told you? Well, of course they wouldn't. I guess, I mean, it depends on who you are as a person, I guess, as to whether somebody, dying in your house before you would be a selling point. Like, if somebody told me, I'd be like, cool. But, other people might be like, ugh. So I guess that's not something they probably absolutely will go out and advertise. So, um, yep, let me see here. There's the email address right there. Yep, we're back to US only. We'll do another international one. Where are we at? Okay. So we're going to go about another hour. And so here in, we'll say 45 minutes, I will do another one. So y'all remind me at like 7:45 ish, we're going to do the other international giveaway. So no, I tried to, and I had trouble doing it last time. Oh, okay. Sorry, Kim. The chat's running pretty fast right now. Oh, that's nice, Barbara. Well, okay, so, yeah, for those of you who don't know the Tombstone story, let's see if I can pull it up while I'm talking to you. I'll tell you this, and then we'll move back to the books. Um, we this is an old house. It was built in '26. We had, it's a good strong, strong bones kinda house, but it needed some work done on the foundation, and we had a foundation company to come in to work on it. Well, of course, the joke was that, if they found a box of money, we'd split it with them, and, of course, they laughed, and, we said that every day as a joke, and, uh where am I at here? I think I went right by it. And, so the day before they wrapped up, they come to me and they said, "Well, we didn't find a box of money, but we found a tombstone." And I was all like, "Ah, ha, ha, so funny." And they're like, "No, really, we found a tombstone." And, I was like, "What?" And sure enough, there is a tombstone under my house that says, the first name's Hallie. I'm not gonna say the last name. Oh gosh, I can't find it. It's so annoying. Um, and, the dates are like 1898 to 1905 or something, and that was before the house was built. So little bit concerning, and, we're not sure if it was, maybe just a misprinted tombstone and they had another one made, and then when the house was built, they kinda just stuck it under the house, you know? That's kinda what we're thinking we're hoping is the case. But where they've been digging around, it was just right underneath, like, a layer of dirt, and, of course, I can't find it right now. But, anyway, either that or there's somebody buried under the house, because back then, they didn't really have graveyards, and, uh oh, yeah, I'm sorry. It's, 7:45 Central Time, Loretta. Sorry about that. We are in Central Time here, unlike you over there in East in the East. Um, I mean, back then, a lot of families that bought land would pick a certain area and make a family cemetery, and maybe that was their plan to start with, and she unfortunately wound up with something, and they put her here, then decided to build a house. And back then they probably didn't have any real law against doing that, so she may be under the house. I don't know. um I uh but, when I was looking, I did do a search locally, and I found someone that died in the 40s or the 50s. He had fought in either World War One or two. Obviously, if he was in the 50s or 60s, it was one or the other. And the last name matched, and it did say that he had a sister who died when she was like 10, which is older than I think what the tombstone said, of appendicitis. And I thought the names. I don't know if no, they didn't have her name. So I thought maybe that was her, but then they didn't have any record of her in any of the cemeteries around here. So I don't know. They were like, "Well, do you want us to just take the tombstone with us?" I said, "No, you're gonna put it right back under the house." Because I don't know if I believe in ghosts, but I ain't tempting fate. And I lived in the house for like 10 years at that point without having any problems. And I was like, we not about to start some paranormal activity around here. Y'all disturb her tombstone, take it off, and piss her off. No, no, no. We're just going to keep it here. So the joke always is now that anytime a door closes, actually, if a door closes, we blame Hallie. If the door opens, I blame Maggie. I have ghost cats too, I believe. And so Maggie was always one to bust it. If the door to the front porch was closed a crack because it was cool or something outside, he'd always bust through that door. And he had a presence entering a room. So anytime that door opens up and there's not a cat there, I always blame him. But she's always been cool. If she's here and she's around, she doesn't bug us much. I joke, she must really like cats. And that's why she hasn't been like a mean ghost. But yeah, she had some force. It wasn't a slam shut, but it was more than usual. So hopefully I have not upset her somehow. All right, let me get back through here. Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah. It I'll it 7:11 my time, so 7:45, I will post the international one. Hi, Joyce, welcome. Yeah, I potentially am, Carrie. There's no telling what other tombstones might be buried underneath there. I mean, it wasn't like it was just, laying on top of the dirt under the house. It actually was buried under just, a couple inches of dirt. They just when they were digging for the foundation stuffs when they found it. So, who knows? I told them not to dig down anymore after that cuz I didn't want to find anything else. I haven't yet, Loretta. Again, I feel a little weird, like, if I could find the family and they're like, "Oh, she's actually in under your house, but we want the tombstone." I'm scared they would take the tombstone with them, and we just talked about how I don't really want that to happen. Well, at least she's close to home, Barbara. Oh my goodness, my throat's drying out. Okay. Yeah, we do, Barbara. Oh my gosh. But yeah, no, that's the Tombstone story. It's one of my favorite stories to tell. Um, oh gosh, I'm just like, why can't I find the tombstone though? I'm really frustrated at this because when they came to do the new AC unit, I specifically made sure to snap a picture because I talked about it during, oh no, it was before they came because I talked about it during the month of October. Okay, so I need to go back a little further. All right, let me take one more chance and then here it is. Here it is. Ready? There you go. So it's O'Meara is the last name, and it says 1898 to 1904. So there you go. And like I said, I told them to put it right back where they found it. Funniest thing though, we always forget it's right there as you go into the crawl space. And it never fails. We get pest control to come by. The guys that were doing the quote for the AC unit come under the house and like, was it them? Might have been one of those guys come in the door just wide-eyed, like, "You realize you got a tombstone under the house?" And it's yeah, I shouldn't laugh because I mean, I'm surprised some people around here might not even wanna work on my house because of it. But we always forget to warn people, and it's not a Halloween prank, we swear. It's real. It's just so funny. Oh, I totally believe in ghost cats. Who was it saying? Yeah, Carrie. I, I'm trying to think. Let's see. It's been Felix, Cal. I count Fleroy, even though he was an outdoor cat. Quixote, Tiger, Annie, Oreo. So yeah, I had others that had passed away before. Let's see. Okay, so in this house, it was Betsy, Mira. These were old, years ago before I started the channel. Betsy, Mira, Izumi, and Pepper. And then I went like 11. I got really lucky. I went like a decade without losing one. And then right after I started the channel, there was Felix, Kal-El, um, Fleroy Jenkins, who was an outdoor cat, but I still count him, Annie, Quixote, Tiger. I think it was Tiger and Annie last year. Then Oreo and Magellan, Maggie this year. So I've lost 11 so far. And so I totally believe in ghost cats. There's got at least I believe Maggie's still hanging around. I'm not so sure about the other ones. I still see Annie, I feel like from time to time. I feel like the others maybe have gone on and are just, living living their best afterlife waiting on me. But sometimes feel like Maggie's still here for sure, and Annie sometimes. So, but I think the other ones have were ready and moved on. But Maggie just quite he's still around causing trouble. So, focus woman. I know, I know. I'm sorry. Oh gosh, you know what this means, Kim? We'll just have to do another one. I tell you what books we don't give away tonight? We'll just do another one. We'll shoot for New Year's Eve. Why not? Right? So okay, right. Okay. Next book. I can't believe it's been 11. Yeah, ever since I started the channel, that's when it started, and it's been about 2 per year. But to be fair, all of them but Leroy are like 12, 13 or older. So I mean, they've all with the exception of Annie, they were all 14, 15, 16 years old. So, I mean, it's just older age. So it's been a tough couple of years. All right, happy note. Happy note. Bella Futura. I know some of you are waiting for this one. I love this book. Love it. Love it. This is one I have had forever. It is uncolored and it is gorgeous. It is my kind of just a little bit different kind of book. It's by Jennifer Zimmerman. It is my kind of weird. not weird, but my kind of cool, I guess. I do love it. I don't like coloring people that much, and it's single-sided. Is it Amazon paper? It's Amazon paper. But, it's got, like, black background versions and then white background versions, it looks like, so you get 2 copies. I just don't like coloring people that much, and at this point, since I've held it for so long and I'm not coloring in it, let somebody else have a crack at this one. It is beautiful. Look at that one with the kitty. Love it. So, yeah, they have black background versions. Oh, is that a double page? That is a double page spread. I forgot about that one. Isn't that gorgeous? So pretty. Well, you are welcome to, Loretta. I mean, my mods are helping out and I appreciate it. And so I feel like they are just as welcome to enter in if they like as everybody else. So it's a random number generator. So I don't feel like just because they're mods, they shouldn't get the opportunity to. So that is your call, my dear. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, we've got at least 4. So um focus woman. Okay, I'll scroll back through the chat during the time thing. So hang on. Let me get everything loaded up. Yeah, when the screens go dark, I've talked too long. 1 to 50 and 1 minute. Start. If you've already won one, please do not enter. Let's let everybody have a chance. You got a minute. 1 to 50. All right. Joyce, I am doing great. Oh my goodness, you have a house full with the doggos and the kitties. That is awesome. Do they all get along? I am doing great. Well, I'm doing great right now. This happens every time I'm like a live stream. I've got to make sure I have the energy bars to do it. But once I do it, we always have so much fun and we laugh and it's just awesome. So right now I am doing great. All right. No, no, we're still going. Barbara, we're still going. And stop. We are going to go until it is 7:20. I'm going to go until 8 o'clock. So we got 40 more minutes. We have one more international book giveaway, and I will do as many as I can. And then what we don't get today, if I feel like there's enough interest in the books I have left, I will do them in New Year's. So, okay. Okay. All right. Ready? Mm, 22. Looks like Jordan has 13. Are we with I will wait so my mods can confirm. Barbara, I watched the first so the paranormal shows. Um it is hard for me to watch them, Barbara. I am of the mindset that again, I don't necessarily believe in it, but okay, awesome. Yay! Congrats, Jordan. Woo! This is a really cool book. Like I said, I've had it, I know, for 3 years. At this point, it needs to go to somebody that's gonna color in it sometime soon. So, congrats, Jordan. Awesome. So, yeah, just email me at the email address Kim provided and, mailing address, name, and the coloring book you won. Alright, next up, before I get to talking again, I've got a few of these. So, this is August Reverie by Chintaka Chintaka Harath. Oh my gosh, I know I probably said that way, way wrong. I have 2 of these. I have the volume, I guess, 1, and I have volume 2. I love these books. I'm actually probably just going to get the digital versions of them just to save a little space. Again, it's people. They're amazing and I love the art, but I'm just not big on coloring people. It's not all people. There's a few animals in here too. Woo, that one's a little spicy. You don't want that wind blowing any more than that. That's just the right amount of wind for this video. That's just the right amount of wind. Man, it must be really warm where these ladies are at, cause well, I tell you, like, the way I flush and stuff, like, maybe I need to start wearing that around the house, even in, like, 30-degree weather. I'm sure my husband wouldn't have a problem with that at all. Okay. So that is yeah. US only. If you've already won one, please don't enter in again just yet. Um, well, we probably will just do the one round tonight. So I hate to say it, but I will have some good stuff for the next one too. So no worries there. All right. So yes, okay. 1 to 50. Let me get everything 1 to 50, 1 minute. Ready, set, go. I'm gonna try to speed these up a little. 30 speed. Barbara, what I was gonna say is it's one of those things again, I don't know how much I believe in the paranormal, but I do truly believe though, if it exists, if ghosts and everything exists, the more I the more thought I put to it, the more I potentially open my home up to it. I do truly believe that. So I have to be very careful. I am interested in paranormal shows and stuff like that, but I try and podcast, the Mile Higher podcast do a lot of Lights Out podcast is a really good one for the paranormal ones. But I have to be careful because, like I said, if I feel like I'm getting too much into it, I start just getting really uncomfortable. Hang on. Stop. 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 Okay. All right. Okay. Ready? Woo. 36. I see 34. I think it's going to be Rachel, but I'll wait for my mods to confirm. But yeah, if I start feeling uncomfortable in my house or I start like, waking up in the middle of the night and just feeling really scared to go back to sleep, I take a break from it because I'm like, if it's there, there's no sense in tempting fate. There's no sense in, allowing that type of energy into the house because I really, man, I the one thing that scares the piss out of me is, like, demons and demon possession, like, that Paranormal Activity I was joking about before, holy crap, I watched that movie and I was like, "No, I know it's not real, I know it's fake, but just no, 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 I can't watch any exorcism type movies, I just no, negative, unsubscribe, just can't." I don't that just scares me so very much. So, again, just don't wanna allow that in. Anyway, congratulations, Rachel. Congratulations, Rachel. Yes, you are the winner. Awesome. You can, for the winners, you can also message me on Instagram if you would like. I am Kits and Caboodles on there. If you are not already following me on there. Let's get the second one up here so I can show you guys this one. Here is the second one, which is also subtitled Epic. Again, I think I'm gonna eventually get all of these, but I'm just gonna wait till they're on sale and get the digital versions because I think that was samples. This one's really cool. I think there are, like, 4 or 5 volumes out now. So, I think I'm just gonna wait till they do a sale and then maybe just get digital copies of all of them because they are beautiful, and at some point, I think I'm going to want to get into coloring people more. I'm sure one day my coloring journey will bring me back around to that. That one's awesome. She's so fierce. I love it. Love it. All right. Oh, actually, I think that one's beautiful. So we have interest in this. All right, let me go ahead and get this reset. All right, well, y'all know the drill. 1 to 50, US only. If you've already won one, please do not enter in again. Um, and you have 1 minute. It'll be the closest without going over. Ready, set, go. All right, let's see here. There was something I thought I saw somewhere. Yeah, Joy said just, if she's there, she's not hurting anybody. She seems to like cats. So I figure Hallie should just stay rested if that's where she's at. It's all good. We are perfectly fine with that in the house. Plus we can blame stuff on her all the time. Oh yeah. I can't even imagine. I mean, I have mixed feelings about being in this old house. That's the way it feels sometimes. Stop. There we go. All right. Do 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 do. 20. All right. Think everybody's over. Kim, Loretta, if you can confirm, please let me know. Um, yeah, you know, okay, cool. Sorry, I can't generate a thought in my head right now. Maybe I need the random number generator from my brain. 38. We have 26, so Colette. Yes. Yeah, well, in that case, Barbara, what would have happened is Michelle D would have gotten it because she picked it first. It's the for if two people pick the same number, it's the person who came first with it. It's the person who posted the number first. So that is pretty funny though. And that is actually my age, which makes it even funnier because if it had been me in there, I probably would have picked 42. So that's kind of creepy. Colette. Congratulations, Colette. Awesome. Colette, not Colette. What the heck, Michelle? See, it ain't even that late. I started early because I knew if I waited, the cats would like start invading because they get dinner normally at 8 or 9. So I wanted to make sure I made a hard stop at 8 so they actually get to eat. Plus, my husband is being really awesome in cooking us steaks tonight, apparently. Hopefully, the smoke alarm doesn't go off while um while I'm talking. Not that he is a bad cook. It's not that. It's when we uh sear the steaks using the cast iron skillet, it generates some smoke and so we have to take the smoke alarms down. Man, that sounded terrible. Yeah, I know. This is yes, thank you. That is a great idea. Or at least an initial. Yeah, since we apparently we are blessed with many Michelles tonight. It might behoove me to at least do a last initial on these. So I'm so glad to hear that, Colette. That sounds awesome. I am so glad that you were able to get it. Yay! Early Christmas gift. All right, let's see here. Winter Wonderland. It still has tabs in it because y'all can see I was going to color it and never got around to it. I believe this is a Teresa Goodrich book. Yes. Creative Haven, uncolored. Beautiful book. Beautiful book. I This was one I was really struggling with too, y'all. It is. I again collect most of Teresa Goodrich's books. I love her work. I do like this one a lot. There are only certain pictures that I could see myself coloring though, and I don't know if I don't love like more than half of a book these days. Like I love this one with the little fox hiding right there. That's so cool. Basically, these days, if I'm not loving half or more of the book, I love this one too. Then I need to find a good home for it. So there we go. I see we have interest to this. Do you have any more of the Dover Christmas Winter? No, I don't believe so. I have one other I have two other Dover books, but they're mandalas. And I don't think yeah, no, I don't have any other Dover Christmas or winter ones. So this is gonna be the only one. Creative Haven. Yeah. No, this is the only one I got. Looks like so. What? Huh? What about do you what? Do you do you have it? Are you asking me? Do you need to check? Through my psychic my psychic brain here. Sorry, I hit the mic. I'm not sure. Oh my gosh, Michelle. You and me these days. Oh my gosh. Sometimes that's why I put a list together. Mm. Okay, well, you might wanna check real quick because I'm about to start this one. It's the one I had. Uh-huh. Sure. Sure. I blame everything on I call it fiber fog brain, so okay. Well, we're about to get started, so I guess, might wanna check real quick, so okay, okay, cool. Alright, so we're gonna do 1 to 50, same as we've been doing. Okay. Whatever you wanna do, girl. Alright, ready, set, go. Yep, Barbara. That's about right. I meant to buy some more wine. It's just I don't want to drink a lot because I do take Ambien and some of the medications I take, I just get a little nervous about it. So when I do drink wine, I just don't drink very much. And my husband doesn't drink anymore, so we don't have as much of like a liquor collection as we used to, though. Um, I apparently am the team drunk because of my team Christmas call for work. They were like, "What's your favorite holiday drink?" And like people were picking, champagne and wine and hot chocolate, and I'm all over here with a holiday mai tai, like, woo! Hey, all right, stop. was it was so funny because they were trying to have everybody guess who picked what drink, and, like, only the people I work with a lot got it right. Like, they just know me too well. Okay, okay, sorry. Alright. Oh, man. Alright. Do, 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 do. 13. All right, I think everybody's over, but I'm gonna get confirmation. But it was so funny. Yeah, it was like hot chocolate and apple cider and, champagne and wine, like, just towing the line a little bit. All right, thank you. Oh my gosh, another 6, y'all. Oh my gosh. Somebody call a priest and get some holy water. I am concerned. I'm very concerned. Okay, obviously everybody's over on this one. I am not gonna wait on confirmation. What the heck? 14? No, we haven't started round 2 yet. Oh my gosh. Okay. One more. 24? Joyce. Joyce is right on the money. Did I get that right? Yeah, okay. Oh, what? Oh, Joyce. Oh my gosh. Oh, that is so funny. Oh my gosh, yes. 3 sixes in one night. Wow, what is up with that number generator tonight? Like, the low numbers. It has been really weird. Yeah, we've had 3 sixes. This is this is bad news bears. Bad news bears. Unsubscribe. See, this is what I was talking about. Here I am talking about it, and all of a sudden, weird things are happening. Yeah, no, I need to find a subject matter change here. Congratulations, Joyce. Oh my gosh. Oh man. I guess I do need to make sure I do the Christmas ones. That probably would be best. Well, I guess it's not okay. We're gonna do one more, and then probably then we'll do the international giveaway after this one. So the second one. All right. So this one is by Coloring Book Cafe. What is up with that light? Here we go. It's called Santa's Little Christmas. Again, I apologize because I know you probably won't get this before Christmas, but this will be good for next year. And you can color Christmas anytime. This is one of their older books. It is Amazon printed. Somebody did win this the last time I gave it away, which is probably a year ago, and they never claimed it. So we are putting it back on. Back on. It's very cute. Again, just I don't think I'm gonna ever get around to coloring in it. I have to say I've colored more Christmas this year. I will definitely beat my record this year. I have so many other Christmas books, but this is a cute one. And it is a little different layout than like coloring book cafes kind of changed how they do their drawings now, but so this is why the style looks a little different. So, okay. All right, cool. All right. So, we got this. We got this. We might be able to get 2 books in before, um, the giveaway. No, we'll just go ahead and do the international. Alright, ready, set, go. Whoop. Um, now it got real dark, darn it. Okay, well, I guess we're just gonna have to deal with that. Why did it get dark like that? Oh, I guess because I put that there. Boy, that's weird. Michelle. Oh wait, that's Michelle D with 42. Okay. I was about to say I thought both of Michelle's had done 40 again. I'm like, man, y'all need to quit. Stop that. No, it's all right. Oh my gosh. Oh, I am dreading Monday, y'all. So Monday I got a busy day. Even though I don't have to work, I have to go to the OBGYN for my yearly. Bleh. I have to do a grocery pickup because I ain't going to Walmart. Not the week before Christmas during a COVID spike. Nope. Negative. Again, unsubscribe. Do not want. So we are going to do a pickup, which for the introvert, I highly recommend. If you hate going in grocery stores, I pandemic or no, I'm going to do this forever until they stop offering it. So, all right, ready? And 5. I think everybody's over. Jeez Louise. Yeah, this is US only, so just make sure you have a US mailing address if you are entering. Oh my gosh, Barbara. Oh, that don't sound good. Yeah, are we over, guys? Yeah, but she still is over, Barbara. Okay, just making sure. But she's still over. I think everybody's over on the 5. So mods, confirm that with me. Okay, I think everybody's over then. Okay, cool. All right. That was it. I needed to do this. 49. Now we're on the other end of it. So 43, Carrie. Carrie O, I believe, is our winner chicken dinner. So yeah. So I gotta do my grocery pickup. I gotta do the OBGYN. I'm gonna go hang with my mom for a while, the moms for a while, and then I get to come back and have a massage. By the way, if you have fibro and you do have joint and muscle pain, it's a little weird at first, but if you can find a good massage therapist, I highly recommend that as part of a treatment plan. I go basically every 2 weeks, and it's a huge help, especially with the constant pain I have in the right side of my back. If I let that get out of control, it locks up and I can't even work. So she really helps me keep it in check. So one of the things I recommend. Woo! Congrats, Carrie! Yay! So yeah, send me your info. You can send it on Instagram or by email. All right, yes, we are going to go back to international. Do I still have some international peeps up in this chat? Oh my gosh, Michelle. At your age. You can Barbara, you can ask them, like, if it's a good massage therapist, they talk with you before you start on how much pressure they should use. And generally, when you're just starting out, they use very light pressure. Every time I go in, my therapist is like, "Do you want light, medium, or hard pressure?" And just depending on what I'm feeling that day, I always, if they're a good massage therapist, that would be like if I'm setting up an appointment, that would be a question I ask. So all right. So, do we have international people? Yes, we do. There's my coloring quest, love of coloring. Okay, so we have at least 2. That's what I needed to know. As long as we have 2. Yes. So, international drawing, if you haven't been here for a bit, with international, I am doing a giveaway on Book Depository of basically a $25 giveaway. We're going to do a number choose just like we've been doing. If you win, basically you send me your info plus book choices from Book Depository, totaling roughly $25. I will put those in my cart. I will mail them to you and I will purchase them for you. So it's basically kind of like a gift card, but I'm doing all the buying part of it, if that makes any sense. And this is just like I said, I want to show international people some love because they get excluded a lot and because of shipping rates and whatnot. So it looks like we have some interest. So we're going to do just like we do for all the other book giveaways. And hi, Thomas. Welcome, welcome. We are about to do a drawing for international people only for $25 worth of book purchases on Book Depository. And you know what? If you want a regular book instead of a coloring book, if it's on Book Depository, you do you, boo. As long as it's $25 and I can send it to you, I will, that's fine too. It doesn't have to be coloring. I'm not going to refuse to do it if it's not coloring. So, all right. So, for my international people only, ready, set, go. Hi, Addicted to Coloring. Welcome. We're doing international giveaway right now for a $25 purchase off of Depository. It 1 to 50. You got a minute, international only. Thomas, are you in the US? And it's okay if he talks during the thing, it's fine. This will be the last international giveaway of the night. Yes, I figured you were with your username, but just to be sure. So, hi Zoe, welcome. All right, 10 seconds. Woo, this is a spicy one. And stop. Okay, cool, Thomas. I'll explain in a minute what we're doing with the US giveaways. So, let me just go ahead and get this one. All right, y'all ready? 33. That that's the closest without going over. That would be My Coloring Quest. She did, Barbara. I saw it. She's quick. She figured it out quick. Yay! Congratulations. Yeah, I know. She is sharp. So yeah, uh, take a look around on Book Depository. Again, if it's 25 and some change or just, 26 or whatever, that's fine. I'm not not going to be like no, but because I know how like taxes and stuff can be. So, all right, so those were our international giveaways. Congratulations to our two winners. All right, so we have 10 minutes. As I'm talking, I'm going to sit here and see if I can grab a couple more books. Hmm. Ooh, let's do this one. This one's a little different. All right, Vicky. Yes, it's okay as long as you can copy and paste the links in there, or just tell me what the names of the books are and the authors, just so I don't accidentally order the wrong book. So, but I would prefer links if you can send them. Okay, Thomas and anybody else that's joined, what we're doing now, we are doing coloring book giveaways. And basically, what I'm doing is showing each book. If there's interest, then we do the random number pick and random number generator. Again, the physical books are for US only. The first person to if a number generates, the person that's the closest to it without going over that picked the number first wins. So if we have two people that pick the same number, it's the one and they're both closest without going over, it's the first person that got into the chat first with it. I put start and stop in the chat. Any numbers before or after those don't count, and you get a minute. And it's going to be 1 to 50. So yeah, yeah, I still got a few more minutes. We've been going almost 3 hours. Actually, we'll go all the way to the 3-hour mark. So right now it's showing 2:49, so we've got enough room for maybe 2 or 3 books, I think. We'll see. Yes, so this is Chubby Cherubs by Deborah Muller. It is a Zendoodle coloring book. I believe this was a book outlet book, and it's got a Walmart sticker on it. These are cute. I love Deborah Muller's work. I just don't really like cherubs, I guess. I got it because 'cause I'm like, "It's Deborah Muller," and it was a book outlet purchase, so it was maybe a couple dollars, and then I got it, and I was like, they're cute, but it's just not really my thing to color." So, if you have interest in this book, please put "yes" in the chat. Joyce, we're not oh, never mind. We're not doing numbers right at the moment. I haven't started it. Yeah, Thomas, I just have to hit start in the chat and then you can put in a number. Yeah, I didn't like her stuff to begin with, but as I've went along, I've converted to it. Yes, if you've already won a book, please don't enter in again. That is the other thing here. So basically, I'm going to say start in the chat. I'm going to start the timer. You pick a number between 1 and 50. I give you guys a minute. I hit stop. Then we generate the number and closest without going over wins. So, um, I grew to love her a lot. I don't know if I like her Zendoodle stuff as much as did Joyce already win? She did. Yeah, Joyce, you got Winter Wonderland. So, unfortunately, you can't enter in again. And, yeah, we're only gonna get 1 round tonight, so but I have other books. If I do a live stream on New Year's, then we will do another book giveaway then. So, alright, let me get everything reset. Well, this is the best way I have found to do it, Thomas. So, um, Joyce, that's fine if you wanna do that. Just, email me and, let me know what they are, or if you wanna surprise me, that's fine too. If you can well, you'll have already emailed me or send me something on Instagram. I'll email you my mailing address. So, alright. So, ready? Hopefully, we had interest in this. I it was hard to see. Ready, set, go. Oh, that's your friend. That's your little ghosty friend coming to say hello. No, no problem. Alright, does anybody want this one? I thought I saw yeses, but maybe I didn't. My bad. Whoops. Whoopsie. We'll give it the full minute. I'll stick through here and see if there's oh, hey there, we got somebody. Anybody else? Because if Julie is the only one, uh, Julie's gonna get it. Joyce, you won Winter Wonderland. Joyce G, you won Winter Wonderland. All right, ready? And see, I'm all frazzled now. Stop. Okay, well, Thomas, that's fine. All right. It was pretty much right there on the nose. So, okay. All right. Ready? And oh, wow, Thomas. Nice. All right, Thomas. Yeah, Thomas, well, that was right at the stop. It popped up the same time I hit stop, so I'll give you this one. That one was right on the money. So, congratulations, Thomas. Well, hey, man, that this is opposite land, so that's awesome. Okay, okay. Yeah, that's fine. Congratulations, Thomas. That's awesome. Awesome, awesome. You have won this coloring book. Okay, yep. See, this is why I appreciate you guys helping me out because sometimes like on mine it didn't show it that way, but on everybody else's it did. So that makes complete sense, kind of. All right, Thomas, if you will send me your mailing address and your name and the book you won, the email address is in the string. Okay, yep. See, y'all have all confirmed it. So, oh, that was it. Yep, yep, yep. So apparently, it puts me in top chat automatically, even though I'm in charge of the stream, which is a little weird. That's what it did. That's what it did, Zoe. Good call. Okay. So yeah, Thomas, just send me your info. Kim, I don't know when was the last time you put my email address up there. Do. Here. Oh, okay, Thomas. Why did you enter then? I appreciate that, but mm, okay. All right, no problem. No worries. I tell you what we're going to do. Now, I'm going to make sure the mods are okay with this. I'm going to generate another number and we're going to go with the two people that already picked, right, guys? So we have Julie Cross with 15 and Whip with 23, right? Is it okay? Mods, are y'all all right with that? Okay, mods know what I'm doing. So when I originally asked people to enter this, we had 3 people that entered. We had Julie Koss, excuse me, with 15, Whip with 23, and then Thomas had entered with 50. Um, so since Thomas declined, I'm going to generate another number here, and whoever of those 2 was closest will get this. That way we don't have to do this again. All right. 21. That would be Julie. Congratulations, Julie. You won Chubby Cherubs. All right. That is awesome. Send me your info either to Gmail or Instagram. Awesome. Okay. I want to get a few more before we wrap this up. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? Hmm. Let's do a Christmas book. Yes, yes, absolutely. I am going to pick hopefully. Oh Lord. All right. Yes, I agree with Loretta. We are going to do one more. We're going to do one more to end this on a high note because I think yeah. I think you guys will like this one. And you're going to be oh yes, definitely get some rest. Take care. Thank you so much for coming by and congratulations. All right. Well, let's do one more. One more. My husband's going to cook, so I don't want him to be held up because of me. Ta-da! This is a good note. Let's end the night with cats. Um, I have this book. Don't worry, I'm not giving away my only copy. I think I have two other copies. And yeah, they're I have two or three other copies. I don't know. This is uncolored. Let me make sure I have the right copy here. I went kind of crazy and bought multiple copies of it, which was kind of funny. But I have my own uncolored copy that I want to do in pencil and another one I'm doing in like marker and stuff. So, yes, this is the uncolored version. This is by Lulu Mayo. One of my favorite books, of course. Can't be surprising to anyone. This is one of her earlier books from the Million series. I think her art has only gotten better since then, but I still do love this one. All these sassy guys with their little top hats and their canes. Oh, they look real angry about it too. Like, I didn't know he was wearing that too. I love that one. Super cute. You have cats as gourds, I guess. There was an alligator. Looks like an alligator house. Wow. No eye. No, there's an eye. Wow, that's creepy. Super cute book. I love all her stuff. Yep, this will be the last one for the night. You want to enter? Go for it. Yeah, I know, guys. I would love to keep going. I would, because y'all know how it goes. But like I said, my husband's cooking. This is the cat's dinner time, and I do need some time to kind of de de I don't know, I get hyper and I need time to kind of calm down a little bit before bed. So this would be the best thing for right now. But if everything goes well and nothing crazy happens, I do plan to do another live stream New Year's Eve just for fun because we're not going anywhere. So, all right. I am having a blast. So, US only. If you've already won, please don't enter in again. This will be the last one for the night. Yeah, I figure we could kinda have our own New Year's party, you know? So that one looks like he's wearing a cat suit. Like, I don't know what's happening there. Okay. Alright, last one. Let's get ready. 1 to 50. If you haven't already entered or if you haven't already won one, feel free to enter in as long as you're in the US. US only. I'm gonna hit start. You pick a number between 1 and 50. When I say stop, that's it. And the person closest without going over wins. So, all right. Last giveaway, guys. Y'all ready? If you want to enter in one tonight, this is your last chance. Ready, set, go. Whoop, there. And we're off. Dun, 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 dun. See now I can do bopping for a few minutes. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I need some downtime. I really need sleep tonight. We're gonna probably watch some Superstore again. Gosh, do we have anything else to watch? It may just be Superstore tonight. I'm really loving that show. It is hilarious. We have both laughed so hard at that show. I'm so sad that there were only like 5 seasons. I think they canceled it. It last aired earlier this year, like season 5. So, boy, I hope I do too, Barbara. I could use it. And tomorrow I am resting on the couch and coloring all day. All right, ready and stop. Stop, stop, stop. All right. Ready, guys? We'll do the magic fingers thing again. Do, 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 do. All right, Hallie, help us out. No sixes, no sixes. No whammies, no whammies. And 49. 49. I think that will be Michelle Wesner, I believe, is our winner on that one. Hey, it ain't a six, right? Wait on confirmation. Hey, Winry. Let's do it, girl. Ignoring me. Aw, yay! Yay! See, if you had done 40, Michelle D, you would have got it. Habit, that's the way it always goes. That's the way it always goes. Oh my gosh. Congratulations, Michelle Wesner. You got some kitties coming your way. My husband always laughs when he sees these books come in the mail and he's like, or when Alexa tells us that like a million owls will be delivered today. And he's like, no, that's a terrible idea. He looks at me, why'd you order a million owls? And I just roll my eyes. Y'all know how it goes. Oh my gosh. Well, congratulations to everyone. I think Kim was keeping up with the number of giveaways we did. We did quite a few. 3. So, just in case, as a recap, if you're still on here, Michelle Wesner, Julie Koss, Joyce G, Carrie O, Colette Mendenhall, Rachel V, Jordan, should have put an initial there, Stephen Anderson, I think, Tabby, who I know left earlier, Mandy, Mariah, huh? I got it. Elise, Debbie, Terry Lynn, Anne, Isabel, and Gwen. My goodness. Jordan Norris, thank you. Woo! Hit the mic again. Also, Make It Calm and My Coloring Quest. So, thanks, guys. This was a huge help. Just so you guys know, kinda. Hopefully, y'all have to keep your fingers crossed. We actually do the New Year's live stream. There are still other books out here. These are some of the ones that I'm thinking of for the New Year's Eve live stream. Oh, I didn't see that. Okay, it's fine. We'll put that back in the oh, she did, didn't she? You're right, Loretta. I completely missed that. Where was that at? Dang it. Okay. So yeah, the mythographic one's coming back then into the mix. That girl. Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna do some coloring the classics. We have Snow Queen, we'll have Alice in Wonderland, and the Wizard of Oz, Gardens in Bloom, A Million Bears, mythographics back in the mix. We'll have The Dark Crystal. We'll have The Cat Special. Yes, yes, it is dinner time. Wow, can you hear him? You want to say hi to everybody? No, you want me to feed you. We will have Cats. This is another extra copy I had. Trust me, I have my own copy. Adorable Aliens by Coloring Heaven and some others. I'm just kind of tired of pulling through the stacks. So that's kind of what we're looking at for New Year's Eve. So just so you guys can plan. And I will try to hold to that myself. And there's still plenty of others. I mean, I've got another stack double the height of this one. So anyway, thank you guys so much. These are always fun, even if we're just sitting here doing giveaways and just chatting. I know I haven't been doing any coloring, but I just where I live, it's difficult to find places to donate books, and, so I figure what better way to give back to y'all sometimes than to have these types of giveaways, and they're always a lot of fun, and hopefully the international people don't feel too slighted, and, it's an interesting idea, Kim. Very interesting idea. We will think about it. Um, but, she did do real good tonight, didn't she? Hmm. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Method graphics off the table. It's my stream. I get to make these calls. It's my party and I'll give away if I want to. Give away if I want to. They kinda turned into a rap, didn't it? It went from, like, weird old pop song to, like, a rap all of a sudden. I don't know how that happened. I'm like Bo on Superstore, like, "Yo, yo, what up, my homies? Wow, wow." Y'all are like, "I don't know what you're doing." It's okay. My husband, he's in there cooking, never mind. He would get it. Yep, yep, we're gonna do that. I think that's fair. Um, she did a good job. Kim, you did a great job too. Now, don't be taking attention away from yourself. You did good too. So every time I try to give Kim something, she won't ever take it. So I'm still putting it out there though. You ever want a book, you just let me know, girl. My mods do. Yeah, she is the wench with the blue wrench. That is absolutely right. We don't, with the mods and stuff, the mods keep the thumb on it pretty good. We rarely have issues, and I mean, I guess we're lucky in that regard, but they are real good, especially when we do these big giveaways of helping keep me on track. So, all right, girl, that sounds like a plan. So you just think about it and let me know. Yes, we are going to go ahead and wrap up. If you heard, Bagheera is already in here complaining because it is 8:15 and there is no dinner to be had. Yeah, I go to appointments Monday, and then Tuesday, Bagheera has to go for his senior wellness, which will be fun. Stuffing a 20-pound cat, something pound cat into a carrier. So that's going to be fun. But if I get through all those appointments Monday and Tuesday, it should be hopefully smooth sailing for the week. I will be, yes, I will check with you on those. And if I have any questions or I lose a Post-it, I appreciate you keeping up with that as well. It helps keep me. Yeah, I know, it's terrible. He's just wasting away skin and bones. Actually, he has dropped weight a little faster than what I'm trying to get him to drop, so I'm really hoping he's not having issues with his kidneys, but he is like 15, so usually that's about the time frame we start seeing issues. So y'all keep your fingers crossed for Bagheera. He's also gonna get his thyroid and blood sugar tested, so, um, which the meds we've been giving him have been keeping that perfectly fine. But yeah, so um night, everybody. I will have a new tag video up tomorrow. It is a tag I created called My Year in Color 2021. It's going up 3 p.m. Central, so you guys kind of keep an eye out for that. I did tag a few of you, a few different people, and then if you didn't get tagged and you want me to tag you, please feel free. I would love for as many people who want to do it to do it. I've never created a tag before. Hopefully, you guys enjoy it. And then I will be I'll work on getting these out maybe Wednesday then or Thursday, because I can just go to my post office here in town. That'll give me time to the people that send your address as soon as possible. The sooner you send it, the sooner it'll get out. I'll do a batch this week, and then if I have some people that are trickling in still at the end of the week, we'll do another round next week's yeah, of mailing. There we go. You get about 2 weeks. No problem, Zoe. I'm glad you showed up. So, my gosh, Loretta. Yeah, one of these days we're gonna actually get on the phone and talk, and I'm gonna have to do like a live stream. I'm gonna have to prep because it's gonna be like 2 or 3 hours. I have a feeling. So awesome. Yes, Instagram or my Gmail address is fine. Just be sure if you did win. That's why I read everybody's name off the end as a reminder. I will work on that. I'll get the book depository stuff out as soon as I can, hopefully even tomorrow. I will be doing daily videos between now and the end of the year. Some of them may just be a flip through of a finished book. Some of them may be some different stuff. So y'all keep an eye out. I appreciate all of you. This is, like I said, this is always fun. I want to do live streams more often, and that should be a goal for next year. So we will see how it goes. Y'all have a good night. Happy holidays. Yes. If I don't I'm not gonna do another live stream for Christmas, let's be real. If you celebrate Christmas, have a Merry Christmas. And if at the very least, I hope you have a peaceful, enjoyable week ahead of you. And yeah, if everything goes well and just keep posted, I'll keep you posted on the community tab. I'll see you back here in a couple weeks. Night all. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, Loretta, for all your help. And thanks for everyone for coming by. Always appreciate it. Thanks. Bye.